Hello and welcome to Big Orbit Games' latest unboxing video for Star Wars Armada Wave 2 MC30C Frigate. My name is Simon and I'll be doing the unboxing. So this is part of the new Wave 2 for our Star Wars Armada. This is a new Rebel ship. It's a new, I believe, small ship for them. We'll double check when we get in there. I can fight my way through the cellophane. Open, damn you, open. So what I'm going to do is just open it up and just show you what's inside the box and what you get in there, show you through the cards and the miniature just briefly. Sorry, let's make some room. So I'll just show you everything you get in here. So first of all, the miniature, but then I'm also going to leave that till last. Save the best till last, as they say. So what I'm going to show you first is all the other components you do get in here as well. Oh, go straight through that. So here we go. So in here, obviously you get a flight stand and your command dials in there. And you're playing, so yeah, this is a small ship for the Rebels. You get your leaflet in here just explaining about the ship. It's a Mon Calamari frigate. You also get your component list, which explains everything you get in there. You get loads of stuff in here. Lots of new upgrade cards, which is probably the most interesting part of it, which is seeing all these new upgrades. And then obviously just the credits to the designers. So let's open this up and take a look. So it wouldn't be a fancy flight game without having lots of tokens in here, of course. So let's get those out ready, but first of all, I'll show you these. So, oh, one's already popped out, one of the numbering. So you get all the defense tokens you can need, and also your ship token there. So you get the Torpedo Frigate on this side. You can see black and blue dice there, so up close and personal firing, primarily focusing on the broadsides. And then we have the Scout Frigate, so trading in those blues for red, so it's got a little bit more range on it, but still maintaining the black dice, so it is an up close and personal fighter. And then we also have all the dials and necessary tokens to go with it. So everything you could need to play it is here. And then we get the two ship cards. So this is for the Torpedo Frigate and the Scout Frigate, which are the two variants of the ship. Both have full hull, same anti-squadron dice, the same value, so 2 command, 1 squadron, 3 engineering. Both have the same defensive tokens as well, 2 evades and 2 redirects. And again, their speed settings are the same, so this can go up to speed 4. Not as manoeuvrable at speed 4, it's no turn, click, click, no turn. So it can't do too much of a tight turn or anything, but it's still fairly manoeuvrable at high speeds, and at speed 3 is no click, click, double click, that's a nice tight turn there. So the real difference is, again, the shields are the same, 3-3-3-2. The only difference between them, and it's why there's only 6 points between them as well, it's just the dice. So the dice just switch from being blue or red. It depends which one you desire to have the most. Whether you want the extra bit of range on the red, or the higher ability to roll for crits and damage, or if you prefer having the accuracy results. Again, this feeds into what commander you've taken and what upgrades you take as well. So, but either way, they are definitely a close range fighter. In the short range fighter. So we have General Riken. I've probably pronounced that wrong, sorry. Who's the new commander. Each of the new ships for Wave 2 gets a new commander, and this is the one for the Rebels from the MC30 Frigate. When a friendly ship or friendly unique squadron is destroyed, it remains in the play area and is treated as if it was not destroyed until the end of the status phase. So if your ships start getting blown up early in the turn, they get to hang around till the end of the turn at least. So they still get destroyed, which is a shame. But they get to hang around and deal out some damage and throw some dice around, at least for that turn. So it's quite interesting. You could even use them to ram, because who cares? They're going to die anyway. I know someone who's very fond of ramming with his Rebel ships. We then get our unique officer, Lando Calrissian. So, while defending during the spend defense token step, you may discard this card to force the attacker to reroll one or more dice of your choice. Effectively playing off of Lando's whole luck and gambling. You have an engineering captain, so we've got a whole cycle of these in wave 2, each one doing the same idea but with a different command. So the engineering is before you reveal a command, you may change that command to a repair one. And we see that repeated throughout a lot of wave 2 with the different types. We also have Ordnance Experts, so you get this in the Imperial Star Destroyer as well. While attacking, you may reroll any number of your black dice. That can be very, very useful, the Ordnance Experts. Redundant Shields, it's a modification, and at the start of each status phase, you can recover a shield. That one extra shield could be what keeps you alive for another turn. Never doubt how powerful having that one extra shield can be. We also have turbo laser reroute circuits. Some people thought this was like XV86 or something when they initially showed off the MC30C, but it looks like the name was changed during development. So while attacking, you may spend 1 evade defense token to change 1 red die to a face with a crit icon or 2 hit icons. Ooh. So if you're not afraid of being shot at this turn, or you're already too close to use your evade tokens anyway, turbo laser reroute circuits could be a very tasty choice. Assault Proton Torpedoes. So this is a black crit effect. There's a gladiator getting absolutely pummeled there. Deal 1 face-up damage card to the defender. Now you may think, hold on, that's just a standard critical ability. And it is, but it's deal a face-up damage card to the defender. You can't complain. Plus there's a card which now can stop you from using the normal critical effects. So this gets around it. Then we have Rapid Reload. It's a modification. The battery armaments for your left and right hull zones are increased by 1 black die. Useful for the rebels because they are primarily broadside heavies, but could also be utilised by the Imperials. And it just makes for more devastating salvos. So we have the first of the titles, Admonition. While defending during the spend defense token step, you may discard a defense token to cancel 1 attack dice. Nice and simple. It's the problem with it being is it is very much a last-ditch thing. You probably only want to be utilising it on the final turn of the game to keep yourself alive, especially if your ship, say, for some reason been marked as a objective ship or something. And then we have Foresight, which is the second title card. When you resolve the evade defense effect, you can affect 1 additional die, so you can cancel 2 dice, which is cool. And when you resolve the redirect defense token, you can choose 1 additional adjacent hull zone to suffer damage, so you can really spread that damage out. That's a very nice title, and it is 8 points, which is steep, but I think that's a very nice title to have. So that's all the cards you get in there. So let's have a look at the miniature. Excuse my coughing. My sniffling, sorry. I'm full of cold today. So, here we go. So, this is the MC30C frigate. It's a fairly sized model. I feel like it's a medium ship, not a small ship. I could be wrong, it may be classed as a medium ship. It doesn't say that. But, yeah, it's quite a big ship. You can have a look at the engines are painted, which is always good to see. It's there's this big chunk of plastic at the bottom for it to go into the stand. However, I'll let it get away with that just because the body would be too thin to hold it otherwise and be too flimsy. I like this sort of lipped look here at the front of the hull, sort of like presumably where they would put the bridge. Although if you're into sci-fi, it's the worst place to put the bridge. But hey, but there we go. So that is the new MC30C frigate. So I'll just show you a comparison compared to the Corvette. As you can see, it's quite very, very long. It's also probably only just as thick as well. There's not a lot to it. It's just a very long torpedo-looking ship, which fits with the Mon Calamari design. And compared to our Nebulon B, So it's about the same length, just a little bit longer, sorry, than a Nebulon B. Again, side profile wise, there's a lot of height obviously to the Nebulon B, but I think detail wise as well, it's more detailed than sort of like the Wave 1 ships were. I think a lot more time went into the sculpting of these. And then compared to the Big Flying Turkey, the Assault Frigate, it still doesn't look like completely dwarfed by it. I think just because of the sheer length of it, you know? So that's on top of it there, so there we go. And also I'll show you it compared to the new MC80 Home 1. There we go. There she is. So this is the other rebel ship for Wave 2. This is the new large ship for the Rebels. As you see, very similar design. They are both Mon Calamaris, so obviously that stands to reason that they would be similarly designed. The details are very similar. It's quite a nice ship compared to, I think it'd be cool to see these flying like almost as a formation as a fleet. So there we go. Check out my video of that one later, by the way. So I'll be unboxing the MC80 as well. So there we go. That is the MC30C frigate for the Rebels for Star Wars Armada Wave 2. So that's everything you get in the box there. So remember, everything you've seen today, all the way down to the tokens, can be bought as individual components off of our website, bigorbitcars.co.uk. You can also trade in any spare components you have there as well. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Join me later. I'll be unboxing the rest of Armada Wave 2 as well. So that's bye from me. I'll see you next time. Bye.